Are you sick and tired of absorbing other people's energy? Do you walk away not knowing if you're feeling bad because of the person you interacted with or because it's yourself? How do you tell when it's your energy or theirs? Well, I'm going to tell you. So welcome to my channel. I'm Sugar Kitty Mystic. I make mystical and spiritual videos for your highest joy and expansion. And today we are talking about energy, especially energy transfer for empaths, intuitive, psychics, and energy sensitive beings. So how do you tell if it's someone else's energy or if it's your energy? I am going to give you the easiest way, the simplest way to deal with this, okay? And the number one thing that you can do is when you are feeling energy and you're not sure if it's yours or someone else's, is to take ownership for it. Decide today that no one else can affect your energy as much as you think or feel that they can. And take ownership for everything that you feel within yourself. Because even if it is, say you interact with someone who maybe they're an energy vampire, so they're in a very negative state and they're pulling you into their problems and they're kind of like bringing down your energy with, I don't know, maybe lots of sad stories or complaining or pessimism. You may walk away from that person feeling sad. You may walk away from that person feeling down, and you may feel that you've absorbed their energy. If you instead decide that anything you feel has to reflect a part of you, you have much more control over what to do with this energy now. So if you see that, okay, the only reason I can feel sad after interacting with this sad person is because it is resonating with a part of my being that is sad, right? Resonating with a part of your being that is already in that state, then all you have to do is make yourself feel better. So yeah, hopefully that example makes sense to you, and you're starting to kind of understand what I'm saying. But basically, when you decide that it is all a reflection of you, you can take any feelings you absorb as a key or a trigger from the universe to find the part of you that is resonating with them. So if you're taking on someone's grief, what are you grieving about? Where are you feeling grief? What in your life is causing you grief? And instead of focusing on them, focusing on their problems, use their problems as a catalyst to focus on yourself. If you're resonating with an energy vampire, like you're talking to them and you can't really get out of the situation, what part of you is an energy vampire? What part of you takes other people's energy? What part of you is stuck in complaining? What does that part need? And when you do this, you make it so that your energy is much more stable and much less affected by the people around you. Because anytime you absorb someone's negative energy, you can immediately deal with it. And of course, there are ways like cleansing and clearing your aura. You can do Epsom salt baths. You can use, San Palo or sage and cleanse yourself that way. However, I find this way is much more effective because when you find the deeper root within yourself and you resolve that, you no longer match that feeling. And the reason you're able to feel what other people are feeling is because as an empath or an intuitive being, you've already felt so many things. You can understand people's feelings because you've felt them yourself. So where is that part of you that is stuck in that feeling that you're perceiving in another person? And a beautiful thing that happens when you do this is you no longer need other people to feel better for you to be around them or enjoy their company. You will find that when someone is in a sad state, if you are not taking it, if you're not absorbing it and taking it as it's all about them, and you're making it more personal and being like, oh, it resonates with my sadness, you actually allow that person to be where they're at in a way that is so healing and so freeing. If you've ever experienced someone just seeing and acknowledging your pain without trying to change it. It is one of the most relieving things we can experience, because often we don't need solutions, right? Often we don't need other people to fix us or fix our problems, and that can actually feel kind of shitty. It can feel like there's something wrong with us. So when you take ownership for your feelings, you also allow the other person to take ownership for theirs. And just because you're not feeling sad in the moment doesn't mean there isn't a part of you that might be stuck in sadness about something. And you can use other people's energy and other people's emotions as a way to gain awareness about yourself and your current state and what's going on with you. So this is what I consider one of the ultimate cheat codes for empaths, because it is so powerless to be affected by other people's energy. It is so powerless to be caught in this state of absorbing other people and needing to protect yourself and needing to cleanse, compared to the empowerment that comes from finding out what you need to resolve within yourself, finding out where you're feeling bad and making yourself feel better, or taking steps to get into a better state. So yes, let me know what you think about this video in the comments. I know it's definitely a different way to look at this. However, in my experience, it is the most effective I have found. If you want to learn more about managing energy as an empath, how to work with other people's emotions and social overwhelm especially, check out my course, The Empath Survival Guide. The link is in the description box below, and it is all energy dynamics and spiritual practices so that connection can be easier, funner, and lighter for you. So check that out now, and I'll see you in the next video.